the new Kadena, the first human layer of blockchain. So before they had layer 1s, layer 2, layer 0s, and now KDA 2.0, or the new KDA as I should say, is essentially the human layer. And in this video, we're going to be diving in at the whole new website, which is so clean and so fresh. I know a lot of people were expecting partnerships and bigger things like Coinbase, but of course, it's not always that in crypto. So the rebranding, of course, is more beautiful than ever. We're going to be diving into that in a second. We're going to be having a look at what is KDA, what is Kadena for new people who don't know what it is. This is just a refresh video, so it's going to be a brand new video pretty much. I know a lot of people, of course, are here and have been KDA fans and have been following me for 2 years now. But before I get into the video, if you guys want to support me, you can go ahead and sign up with Fairdesk right here. As you guys can see, I am up a decent amount on this trade right here. So you guys can see I'm up 1,249. I drop all my trades on Telegram. If you go in the link in the description below, you could essentially sign up with my link in the description below and not only get a VIP level 3 bonus, but you could also get a bonus to up to $100,000. And of course, having a look at my Telegram right here, you guys can see that I drop all my trades, whether it's losses, whether it's wins. I drop some news analysis, what happened, inflation. So if you guys want to go ahead on that, feel free to do so. That is my long right now, 5.584 Bitcoin long currently happening right now on Bitcoin. So that's what's happening, nothing too crazy. I also do take a short and small tiny fees from every trade you guys take. So that's a way to support me. You guys know that I do this for free. And of course, I don't take any donations whatsoever. So having a look at right here, KDA, the new KDA powering the human layer of blockchain. KDA remained blockchain technology for humans, all humans. Welcome to the layer H. There are no layer 1s, no layer 2 solutions, like pretty much we said at the beginning of this video, capable of scaling to serve all humanity. But where others can't, Kadena can. Welcome to layer H, the human layer. So obviously this opening phrase is fantastic. I mean, the rebranding and the marketing that KDA is doing right now is amazing. They of course added some pink to it to pretty much keep the old or some of the old logo into the new one. So our company right here, Kadena, is the industry only truly scalable layer 1 proof of work blockchain. More to the point, it's the only blockchain scalable enough to fully replace the global financial system and other legacy centralized system without compromising on speed or security with Chainweb. So what is Chainweb exactly? I'm not going to get into the detail of what is Chainweb exactly, but you know that multiple chains or other chains such as Ethereum or Bitcoin have one chain. Now, Chainweb has over 20 chains. So that's why it's very, very bullish. And that's why things can not only scale, but it could go fast. And the fees are very, very cheap. And they don't have to congest network, or they don't have to restart, or the network will never have an outage, essentially like Solana. We're gonna get into that in just a second. But with Chainweb, Kadena multi-braided, infinitely scalable blockchain technology and packed our industry-leading smart contract language, Kadena transcended the limit of conventional layer 1 and layer 2 blockchain, enabling builders to create meaningful solutions to real world problems. In other words, Kadena is operating on a whole layer, or a different layer, layer H, the human layer. So this is where I want to talk about the founders before diving into the whole crypto. So we got Stuart Popjoy, we got Will Martino. We're going to be diving into their LinkedIn in a second, and Stuart Harbor. Now, if we have a look at Will Martino right here, just some deep analysis, we could see that he's been with KDA for 7 years and 8 months. Okay, so he's been with the team for a long time. You could see he also worked in JP Morgan Chase for a year and 3 months. Before that, he worked as a senior science advisor for the US Security and Exchange Commission. Okay, so this is known as the SEC. Now, this is pretty big. He says, unfortunately, I cannot say or my original by my work. This quote is from an article in the Financial Times we have to suffice. So obviously, this is very, very interesting. He can't say so much, but the fact that he was in there is pretty crazy. Now, having a look at Stuart Popjoy right here, we could see that he was the executive director for the new product division at JP Morgan. JP Morgan is known to be one of the best or biggest bank in the United States right here. He was, of course, it says he's present. I don't know how legit this is or if he's just on the side, but he's been working there since 2014, assuming that he stopped a few years ago or whatnot. He's been there for a long time. So You could see right here that June 5th, so June 11th right here, as you guys can see, to June 2016. So I don't know why it says present right here, but these are the actual years, June 11th to June 2016. So 5 years and 1 month. And if we have a look right here, Stuart Harbor, he is, of course, another team member. If we have a look at the team, he is he is one of the advisor, and you could see right here that he is a research or was a research engineer at HP, of course, a massive company as well, for 13 years. So this is pretty big. I mean, the team, there's some pretty big names on that team. I'm not going to go through the whole team. You guys can obviously do your whole research, your whole due diligence on the team and who they are, but you could see right here they've been featured on KuCoin, on Binance. They have the Kadena mining club. They also have the Ledger partnership. Now, of course, everyone is waiting for Ledger Live and whatnot, but that's a different story. So the blockchain, guys, is obviously crazy. Pact is going to be crazy. It's very easy for developers to essentially understand Pact. You could see right here transaction per second. At the beginning, they claimed that they could do up to 480,000 transactions per second. KDA can scale infinity with demand, zero outage since launching in 2020. And of course, the average cost per transaction is actually lower than Solana, and it's 0.005. Now, you need to keep in mind that the transaction on KDA has been as high at Solana, so we don't know if there's going to be an outage or not. But what I can tell you is that Solana did have multiple outage in the last bull market, which caused a massive crash in the network, which Solana had to essentially restart the whole network. And of course, you need to keep in mind that Solana, with the security problem and security issues that they are having, it could be a disaster. So obviously, that is a whole different story. I'm not going to compare KDA to Solana. Solana is a great project. KDA is a great project. But of course, we know that KDA has never had outage, and we know Sol has. So scaling to infinity and beyond, we leverage a fixed graph structure called the Peterson graph in this system. Each chain needs to communicate with 3 paired chains. Once the 3 paired chains communicate with 3 pairs, the entire network is linked in only one communication jump. The end result, truly infinity scalability and stronger security, all without compromising the principle of openness, ownerless, and true decentralized that are necessary for blockchain technology to work at civilization-wide scale. So obviously more secure, scalable, and of course decentralized. 480,000 transactions per second solves the crypto trilemma that a lot of crypto companies have been trying to solve. It is proof of work. We know proof of stake can really solve the security issue. Okay, so a lot of people think that proof of stake can essentially solve the crypto trilemma. The only crypto that could probably solve the crypto trilemma other than KDA is probably Caspa or Alephium. Now, I'm not saying that all the other cryptos that you will be buying that proof of stake are bad. They're still good crypto, but obviously KDA is one of the very undervalued cryptocurrencies out there. And if we have a look on CoinGecko real quick, you could see that KDA right now market cap is sitting at $283 million. So very cheap, considering that the market cap about 2-3 years ago was sitting at $5 billion or under $4 billion. You know that this can not only 10x, 20x, it could even 50x in the next bull market. Sitting at $1, obviously very cheap. Literally an altcoin gem. It's only a matter of time before this thing explodes. Now, I know a lot of people were expecting, like I said, bigger partnerships, bigger news, Coinbase to get launched, but this will definitely happen. Mike Heron, the marketing CMO, chief marketing officer of KDA, said that a massive signing there, and it's only a matter of time before they announce it. They probably do have NDAs right now, which they can't say, but of course, guys, this thing will explode. So that is my quick video, guys, on KDA. I will do a deep video on what is Chainweb, or a more in-depth video of what is Chainweb, maybe later this week. So that is for it for KDA. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my